Welcome back to AlphaCars and Motorcycles. My name is Ian, and today I've got a very exciting Royal Enfield to show you. This is a 2023 Royal Enfield Interceptor 650, and it's in the Mark II colorway. As we can see, this beautiful tank with the chrome, red, and gold accents on it. Really a striking piece. So this video is going to be a general overview, and you'll learn some general information about this Interceptor. So don't forget to like, subscribe, and stay tuned because we're about to dive in. So as I just mentioned, this is a 2023 Royal Enfield Interceptor 650. First, a notable mention is the 3-year unlimited mileage warranty. That's a really hard figure to match that many other motorcycle companies don't match and can't match. Royal Enfield really stands behind their product, and we sell hundreds of these Royal Enfields a year, and we barely see any back for warranty concerns. I mean, I personally can't think of any off the top of my head to even speak about. So really well-designed product, and the build quality is great too in the fit and finish, as we're about to see. So first, let's start at the beating heart. This is a fuel-injected single overhead cam 648cc parallel twin. It is a 4-stroke, and it is air and oil cooled. So we can see these nice fins on the cylinder, a little bit of fins, kind of like a heat sink on the header right there. And we have this nice oil cooler on the front of the machine as well. You can see the oil filter right on the front, very easy access for servicing. So very well thought out with the design there. This produces 47 horsepower and 38 foot-pounds of torque. So with this only having a 445-pound wet weight, these really are a blast to ride. So, and with all of that, it does get around 70 miles per gallon. So whether you're just trying to have fun on the weekend or commuting to work during the week, or both, this is really a great option. You're gonna get the maximum amount of miles per gallon, so to speak. So speaking of fuel and gallons, the fuel tank has a 3.6 gallon capacity. So great range. You won't be stopping a lot for fuel or having to sweat running out of fuel if you want to go on maybe a longer ride. A couple things about the suspension. 4.3 inches of travel in the front, 3.4 inches of travel in the rear. Very standard for a road bike like this, with a 6.8 inch ground clearance. So that I find nice. Speed bumps and rough roads, you really don't have to be worried that you're going to bottom out or something. The rims or the wheels, they're 18 inch front and rear. They're aluminum alloy, and they are 36 spoke. I really like the accent of the chrome spokes on the black rim. I think it looks pretty sweet, especially with this colorway. I think it really just all ties in together, especially with that nice black painted frame. So, like I said, fit and finish is really, I'm really impressed by these bikes. Now going on to the brakes, this has standard ABS front and rear. The rear brake is a 240 millimeter disc. You can see it is drilled, and then it's a single piston caliper. Going around to the front now, we have a larger 320 millimeter disc. It is a floating rotor design, as you can see, and it is drilled. And then a 2-piston caliper, as seen right there. So plenty of stopping power, very high quality brakes as well. Now let's talk about the seat and the seat height. Check out this diamond quilt pattern seat. I think it looks very nice, and I think it's a high quality design piece as well that they included as standard. Usually you might want to upgrade to something like that, but this already comes with it. And it is a 31.6 inch seat height. So I'm about to throw a leg over it and show you kind of how I fit on it and how comfortable this is. But whether you're a seasoned rider or getting into riding, really a great choice. It's not intimidating. and easy to get on and off of and get your feet down. So as I said, now I'm going to get this off the center stand, which the center stand is standard on the Interceptor. Once again, another feature that you may have to spend, multiple $100s to have installed on your motorcycle. So that's nice that this comes as standard, which makes chain cleaning and chain maintenance very easy, and storage very easy as well. So it's not leaned over, taking up more space in your, your garage or shed or wherever you may be keeping it. So now I'm going to throw a leg over, and let's take a look at the ergonomics and the dash. And now I've got it on the side stand. So let me throw a leg over it, stand it up. You can see I am flat-footed with a slight bend in the knee. It is very comfortable. The seat is very comfortable. The reach to the bars, I really like. I'm 5'11", and like I said, I think this is a very comfortable motorcycle to ride. And it is nice with that, as I mentioned, 445-pound wet weight. You come to a stoplight or an instance like that, and you're really not worried about it being kind of heavy or a lot to maneuver. It's very well balanced too on the road. I'm really impressed by these bikes with that aspect as well. So going over the bars, we have our low beam, which is always on, our high beam, blinkers, horn, the high beam flash switch is on the back here. This is all sort of just standard motorcycle controls, but just to show you how the switchgear looks on this bike. Throttle, the grips are very comfortable as well. Just to note, we have our kill and run switch, and then our start button, because this is electric start. So with that fuel injection, it's really seamless every time, and there's no, worrying about finicky carburetors or tuning it for the elevation or the temperature. It just starts good every time. It's about 35 degrees here in New England on this crisp day. So let me show you this starting right up. Turn the key on. You can see it does a cool kind of gauge sweep there. Sorry, our little key zip ties in the way. Very nice, simple, kind of retro dash with modern features, I guess you could say. You can see the warning lights here if they need to be used. And then our nice fuel gauge, which I love fuel gauges on new motorcycles. Not having to go by mileage or just look in the tank. And we have our odometer, and there's also a trip function with that button in the center. So now I'm in neutral and it's in run. All you gotta do is hit that starter. So like I said, cold start. It's very, kind of cold outside, and it just starts right up. See our neutral light. The ABS light does go off once you ride like 3 or 4 feet. It has to do like a self-check every time, so that is normal. Give it a couple revs for you. Very throaty, awesome sounding engine. And the clutch has a very light pull. I personally use 2 fingers when I ride. And it's a light pull, good action. So, once you kind of dial in maybe the angles of where you like your controls, as I said, just a very comfortable setup, especially with the bend in these bars. So now turning it back off here, I'm going to put it on its side stand and just say a couple final notes about it. Definitely check out our website, AlphaCars.com, if you want to find out about the availability of this machine, whether you're watching this video in 2023 or maybe another year down the line. AlphaCars.com, check out what we have currently, and we've always got exciting things in stock, and always have new stock arriving. Now to go over, there are a few accessories we do sell for these. There's actually quite a few on our accessory store, and when you purchase this machine from us, we can even install these for you as a part of the deal. So things like a performance slip-on muffler, performance air filter, a LED headlight bulb, an engine sump guard, headlight rock guard. We have various engine protection offerings to protect in the event of like it tipping over or something. Even heated grips. We have even a side case luggage kit that has bracket and all the associated components required. So you can have hard luggage on the back with around, I think, 44 liters of capacity. So if you're planning on doing any commuting or touring, or just going to the supermarket, you know, that's a great option there too. So that'll be linked in this video, so you can check out all the cool accessories to really personalize this to your liking and give it sort of your flair. So with all that, I hope this video was informative. I hope you enjoyed it. Definitely reach out to us if you have any questions, and we'd be happy to answer them. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and stay tuned, because we have new videos coming.